Hi, my name is Christi Clark, and I am the Programming Consultant for Harpeth Consultant Advisory Group. I'd like to share with you today a little bit about me and where I grew up and how I got into this industry. I actually started in this industry when I was 16 as a certified nursing assistant at a nursing home in South Dakota where I grew up. Um, I always loved going to that nursing home and visiting my great grandmother, who I actually took care of when she was 101 years old. I couldn't believe that I fell into this field and really just loved it. Fast forward to 1996 when I needed a part-time job as I was putting myself through school at George Mason University. I decided to become a concierge for one of the local senior living providers, and I loved it. I often tell people I was their best employee as I worked for them for 4 years every weekend, Friday nights from 4 to 8, and Saturdays and Sundays from 8 in the morning until 8 at night. I really fell in love with the industry. I fell in love with the residents and the families and being able to develop a relationship with them. So after I graduated, I decided to move to the beach for a year and got a job with a local assisted living community there, where I was an activities director and an assistant manager for a small assisted living, and I absolutely loved it. It's been one of my favorite jobs. I loved being able to put together programs specifically for the residents. And it was sort of like going to work every day and hanging out with your friends. Fast forward yet again to a year later, when I often say I got my old job back with the senior living provider that I was a concierge and helped them open up one of their new communities. And that's actually where I met Joel. Working with Joel, you know, we've worked together for so long, professionally, and we just sort of mesh. I think we make a really good team. He focuses on something very different than what I usually focus on when we go into a community. I often will say, I kind of come up with the sort of these creative ideas and different approaches to engagement and care, and then Joel sort of puts it all together and packages it up all nice and neat. One of the reasons that I love, working for Harpeth is that we are able to really help organizations, truly understand what it means to have a person-centered culture of care, as well as, helping organizations look at what sets their program apart, and then being able to build a marketing plan from that and around that. And again, it's it is looking at every organization so individually, and in terms of what sets you apart from every other organization. And I think that that's what we do so well. I really focus again on marketing. I focus on how do I help them create and facilitate engagement programs for their residents or for their clients or participants. How do I look at each individual and be able to come up with a 2-hour engagement program once a week or twice a week for this individual, so they look forward to me coming. Figure out who they are as a person, and then create these programs around them. And that's what we do. I'm so happy to be part of this team, and I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for anything. I'm really proud of the work that we do. I think that we have a lot to offer to organizations just because we have been in this industry for so long, and we have been, both Joel and I have really been in the forefront of coming up with new and exciting programs, and, always not just looking out for us, but truly how can we provide assistance to individuals and organizations that need a little bit of support. So I certainly encourage you to reach out to us if there's anything that we can do to help. Follow us on our socials, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would be more than happy to help your organization grow and also to help your clients with that individual engagement, so every day they can experience a little bit of that joy that we can provide when we're providing that one-on-one care. Thank you so much.